Happy New Year's, everyone! We're still filming this in 2019, but I'll see you next decade, huh? No. Hey guys, it's Mew2King! Wait, I don't need to even sit it. Oh, and it's Salem. And it's Salem. Today we're going to be over the best players of each character in Smash Ultimate, going over by fire number. So if you don't see a character you're looking for, check out other videos. We're going to put the Miis in the last video, so video number 3 was going to be the Miis, and this is video number 4. Now we're going to get started, yay! We're going to be talking about Shulk first. Shulk is secretly broken, and Komei is considered the best Shulk in Japan, being number 28. But there's also a lot of other good Shulks, such as Double A, who's number 53 in Japan, and Nico, who also does very well in California. And for an honorable mention, I'm going to mention Salem. But first, I'm going to say who's the best Shulk. Some might think Nico, some might think Komei. It's pretty much between those two, and I'd say the winner is probably Komei, because he does the best. He actually beat me at EVO in some close games, and he just does well across the board. So it's pretty much between those two. I'd say Komei's the best, and Salem beat the buzz with Shulk, so that's another reason to put him in honorable mentions. What do you think about Shulk? Broken? Yes?
Best in the game.
Best in the game? Ooh. Okay. Next up is Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. isn't that popular of a character because he's not as good as he was in last games, but some things are still pretty good, like up air chains. Anyway, so the best 3 Bowser Jr.'s are probably Taternator, Ketchup, and Trash God Koopa. Ketchup actually beat Cosmos and so has the best wins, so I'd say the winner would be Ketchup. However, there's some more things to mention, such as Leon actually took a game off of Dark Wizzy with his Bowser Jr. after his Bowser was down 2 games. Although he still also said he still took a game. And there's a guy in Japan who's top 3 online in Japan, named Mutama, who many think might be the best Bowser Jr., but this is just theoretical potential. We don't know for sure yet.
It's Trash Koopa God, by the way.
Is that what I said?
He's a Trash God Koopa.
Shut up! So the king of Duck Hunt dogs is obviously Raito. He's number 4 in Japan. What else needs to be said? But there's some other good Duck Hunt dogs put together by a list by the Wang Thang, and these Duck Hunt dogs' names are Ozone, Nintendo, and Wisdom. You see some of them do good at EVO, and other ones just do good across the board. So these are the best Duck Hunt dogs, but Raito is the king of them all. Next, we'll be talking about Ryu, considered to be a worse Ken, but very similar. The best Ryus right now are probably Locust, Sandstorm, and Moonkin, who is number 83 in Japan. All of them have good results, but Moonkin will be considered the best of the 3. This list, among with all the lists of including Ken, Ryu, and Terry, came from or have been assisted by Locust in terms of research. While most players can play all the input-heavy characters, such as Ken, Ryu, or Ken, Ryu, Terry, for example, Moonkin is more of a Ryu specialist. As for Ken, who's considered the superior character between him and Ryu, the best Kens are Naito, F-Sharp, Takara, and Riddles. They go in the rankings of F-Sharp, Takara, Naito, Riddles. F-Sharp is considered the best of them. Next we'll be talking about Cloud, who is a completely garbage character. Below average, that means. So the best Clouds are Spargo, Masashi, and Cheeks. Masashi's the best one in Japan. Cheeks is very good, and Spargo's the best in Mexico. But of the 3, Spargo has the best results and is widely considered the best. So Spargo's the best Cloud, even though he's trying to drop him for Inkling, because Inkling is much better. Now we will talk about Corrin. Now we will talk about Bayonetta. The best Bayonettas in Ultimate is, for the most part, the best Bayonettas in Smash 4. People like Tamim, Lima, Salem, and Shadow PR. But among them, Tamim is considered the best.
Yeah, Tamim's the best Bayonetta because no one really wants to play Bayonetta anymore. Like, I believe, yeah, Geist used to play Bayonetta, but he's playing like Wario, and like people just tired of Bayonetta not working. They're just like, give her buffs where her moves work, so that we can just be like, yeah, we can play the character now. But otherwise, yeah, this character is dying. Dying slowly and painfully.
So for Inkling, the best 3 Inklings are Cosmos, Armada, and Space. But Cosmos is still carrying the character in terms of results, and Cosmos is still number 1 by far. Armada and Space, they do well, but not as well as Cosmos. Ridley is a character that is not considered the greatest, but not considered the worst. He's pretty much considered an average character right now, so he's not too popular, but a lot of people think he's pretty fun. Some of the best Ridleys are Nair from Mexico, who actually beat Dark Wizzy in a set in Mexico, although Dark Wizzy got the run back in Grand Finals. Overlade from Florida, and Plup and Tweak have also sold Ridley at tournaments. Of these players, I would say Nair is the best, because he has the best results. Next, we talk about the Belmonts, Simon and Richter, even though everyone uses Richter. There's some notable players for this, such as Riddles, Nitro from California, and Shuton. Now you might think, oh, Shuton the Olimar, ranked number 1 in Japan offline. Well, he's actually a top 3 online player using the Belmonts. Very interesting fact, not many people know about this. Nitro actually beat Leffen, and Riddles is just the best one overall. At Super Smash Con, he defeated myself and DeBuzz also, and he just consistently does good with the Belmonts.
Not to mention, Shuton is the legendary Richter that downed off a Pikmin, like we all know the click. So.
King K. Rool is a character who started off very strong online, but then got nerfed, and then people realized he wasn't even that good, and then he got worse again. So a lot of people just dropped the character, even though it's super fun. But being super fun is also one of the reasons to use him. The notable gay rules are Ben Gold and Tweak, Ketchup, and Vex. Now, for Vex, it's good to mention that he doesn't really travel that much for turns, so even though I know he's a good player, the world might not. Ketchup's a good player. Tweak is amazing with the character, but that's to be said of a lot. He plays this character very often. And Ben Gold, among them all, he won a B tier in Australia, and so since he has the best results, we will rank him as the best. Isabelle is pretty much, for the most part, worst villager. Not in every way, but overall.
In every way, actually. She sucks completely, Jason. I don't even know where we have to talk about. You can skip her.
Actually, her dash attack has like 2 or 3 frames less aim lag.
Actually, no one cares about that.
The strong hit of her down tilt.
No one cares about that either. It's not important.
When she does forward air and down airs for short hops, it's the middle of her body instead of near her head, so it's better for hitting smaller targets.
She needs to go home.
The top 3 are Kep, Zoo, and Level 1, who's ranked 71 offline and 22 online. Level 1 also uses Toon Link though, so who knows how much he's using Isabelle. Zoo uses a million characters, so who knows how much he's using Isabelle. And Kep usually uses Villager, so who knows how much he's using Isabelle.
Yeah, because she sucks.
Next, we're going to be talking about Incineroar, who still needs buffs, by the way. Still sucks. He's better than before, but he still sucks. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about who the best Incineroar is. I nominate myself and Magister and Sharpie. I think we are the 3 best. If we're going off tournament results alone, the obvious choice is Magister. He uses the most and has entered the most of him. However, I'm actually going to pick myself as the winner, which sounds kind of conceited, but it's my genuine opinion. And here's the thing. I've actually talked to people who have actually played us both, like Epic Gabriel money matched Magister and played me and said it was like significantly harder. Salem has actually played both of us and said it was much harder. And I've also gotten to like fight the other, like I've fought Sam Sora in like an Iron Man. I've gotten to test myself against some other players. I had to fight Sam Sora in his Peach in the is that Pound in the 3v3 tournament, or is it 3v3 or 5v5 Squad Strike? I think it's on YouTube. I actually I was at like 1 stock low percent versus Peach at 1 stock 0, and I actually outplayed his whole stock and then won. And then I did the same thing when I fought Larry Lur. I had to fight Larry Lur's, I think it was his either his Fox or Wolf, and I beat that too. I also fought Captain L in tournament when he was like at his peak, and I fought his Pikachu. Right after my other characters lost, I won games with Incineroar. So like it's not like I haven't used the character, but from what I've been told from the people who have played me, who have played us both, they've said that I was a lot harder. So I'm basing it off that information. And the opportunities I've gotten to test myself from the other top players, they've said that I was harder, or I've done good, such as doing good against Larry, Sam Sora, and the people who I've traveled with. So that's why I actually picked myself. But if we're going off tournament results alone, then the answer is Magister, so it depends which one you value. Piranha Plant is an interesting topic. So to talk about Piranha Plant, the nominees are Brood, Diz, and Uber. Diz is from CFL and does well. Uber does well as well. But the notable thing I want to mention is that even though Brood is currently a Banjo main, when he was a Piranha Plant main in the past, he actually got a lot of notable wins, such as beating Zaki, Shuton, Gact, and Kameme. This is more impressive than any plant has ever done. He did this all in a short period of time. So I'm going to give the best plant to Brood, even though he does not currently play the character. He has had his best results in Smash Ultimate with that character. Next, we'll talk about Joker. MKLeo is the best. Okay, so outside of MKLeo, which is pretty much so obvious, I'm going to talk about the other top Jokers. Zachary is number 2 in Japan, and many think could be a contender for second best Joker. There's also Eam from Japan, who was the best Joker before Zachary picked up the character. Lemon is considered the second best Joker by MKLeo and Wizrobe. And then Asaka from Japan is number 29 offline and top 5 online. So these are pretty much the other Jokers you can look up if you don't want to only look up MKLeo. Next, we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite character. My favorite character is online. Hero! Dragon Quest is an amazing game, by the way. I stream it all the time. Anyway, so the best heroes are Salem and Trella and Ibanu. Yeah, Ibanu for a top 10 Japan player online.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good heroes. Trela used to use them. Ryuga also used to use them, but it was like very shortly. So, yeah, I'm the only one that like really uses hero besides that. Like, I use them quite often in tournament too. So, there's basically only me.
There's actually just Salem and a big gap. Next, we're going to be talking about Banjo and Kazooie. Anyway, so the thing with Banjo Kazooie is there's a lot of characters, a lot of players that use this character well, but there's no like clear best. So I'll explain. Like Utopian Ray does well, Trella does well. Raido's number 4 in Japan, but the thing is, he hasn't done better with Banjo. I'm not, like, most of his best wins are from Duck Hunt. And then Tweak used to use Banjo and probably got the best results of him, but then dropped the character. So based on all this, it's really hard to pick a number 1, so I'm just mentioning all this for so you guys have the information.
By the way, I keep gatekeeping Raito, so it's kind of difficult for him to do anything with Banjo. So, whoops. I think I beat him about 2 or 3 times, actually, yeah. But
always with Hero? Every single time?
Always with Hero, every single time.
I gotta talk about Terry Bogard now. Now, I hate to end it this way, but similar to Banjo Kazooie, there's no clear winner here, but I'm gonna just name some information so you guys know. Mew2King, who was, as we mentioned prior, as the top Ryu, is top 5 online with Terry. Sue is picking up Terry, but the real battle is between Locust and Riddles. Now, Locust says he's the best Terry. Riddles says he's the best Terry. So they both think that each other's the best Terry, and Riddles won the Ditto. And so it's like there's no clear number 1. But if you're looking up want good Terry footage right now, you can look up these 4 players.
Jab, jab, power dunk.
That's all Terrys do.
Yes, that's all they do. That's Locust's brand. That's all he does. That's all he spams on Twitter. That's his life.
Alright guys, that's it for our video. This is the final part 4. It is now complete. Let us know what other videos or video series or your thoughts, opinions you guys want. Let us know anything in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Oh, and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.